Tonight, we continue our coverage of Your Vote 2022. We have been checking in with our Greg Kozel and Gwen Ritzdorf about key issues in this election.
They're live in the studio to help break down the numbers. Guys.
Greg, one election that is now called is Tony Luetkemeyer with Missouri Senate District 34. He won with about 59% of votes. A little closer than expected, but what do you think this means for other Republicans in the state?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think you can read too much into margin of victory. I mean, this particular district does go down. It starts to go down into the Kansas City area. It's going to be a little bit more mixed. Maybe see some suburban type areas. And there's a school of thought out there that it's not the best thing in the world to have a ton of districts that are going 80-20. Yeah. That if you start to get into that 50, low 60s range, you got a district where you maybe have a little bit more of a moderate feel to it. But a district like that includes suburban areas, that's still a pretty solid win, and it would be surprising to see a huge 80-20 type win that you would maybe see in a rural area that's really, really deep red.
Yeah. Another Republican race isn't done yet, but some outlets are calling it a win is Eric Schmitt with the U.S. Senate.
Yep, he's getting the check mark in some media outlets. I can't remember what it was somewhere like 57, 58%. Yep, and so, we were even looking on some websites. We couldn't even find it on the national Senate races because they weren't considering that a contested race. They had Nevada and Pennsylvania and Georgia and all those. We had to scroll to find Eric Schmitt, but it's looking like he pulled that one out.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those national Senate races. In Pennsylvania, Fetterman's leading just by a little bit. But a lot of them are very close, neck and neck.
It's going to be a long night. Yeah. Are you going to stay up till 1 o'clock and see who wins in Nevada? But, it's going to come down to a handful of states in the Senate. You've got Nevada, you've got Pennsylvania, and those polls are closed already. Those close early, and I think Fetterman has a little bit of a lead. I don't think it could be called, but that'd be a big win for the Democrats. That'd be a pickup. But then I think Herschel Walker, kind of the same vein, pulled away slightly, but not enough to claim the victory yet in Georgia. That would be a pickup for the Republicans. So there's just a handful of states that are going to make a really big difference. Missouri, not so much of a bellwether anymore, isn't one of those states that was kind of trending towards Schmitt the whole time.
Yeah. Missouri Senate District 12, Rusty Black leading by 80% again. Hasn't been called or official yet, but it looks like he's going to kind of run away with that one. I want to go over to Kansas with the governor, Laura Kelly. Right now, she's looking like she could take that seat.
She does. She's. I don't think that's been called, but yeah, she would win re-election as a Democrat in Kansas. So she is leading Derek Schmitt, I believe, the Attorney General in that state, and she's been. That's not a surprise. She's been doing well in the polls, but that was hard fought. Definitely one the Republicans wanted to win back. Some cultural issues sort of rose to the forefront for a while in that race with things like transgender athletes and things like that. But we saw that abortion vote in Kansas in the summer that kind of showed that even though it's a Republican state, they sort of think for themselves there.
Yeah, we talked about the U.S. Senate. The U.S. House also really important. The Republican Party needs 5 seats to flip that. Here locally, Graves is looking pretty good to keep his seat for the 12th consecutive term.
I haven't seen it called, and I'm not good at math, but I would say he's got a pretty good margin. I think Sam Graves is going to be the 6th District Congressman. And, we've heard conflicting things. I mean, we saw some wire reports that said the Republicans are definitely going to flip the House. They only need 5 seats. You tend to do that when you're the minority party in midterm elections anyway. But we heard some chatter behind us that whoa, not so soon. It's looking okay. And this might be one of those things where for the Democrats, they lose control of the House, maybe even the Senate, but not by as much as you normally do in midterm elections, and they would feel okay about that. At least that'd be the spin, but that could happen too.
Yeah. We have a lot more races coming up. We'll be back very shortly to talk about the marijuana amendment, but for now we're going to head to weather.